Are we on, Mr. Aim Baird?
You bet.
Well, welcome to Open Spaces Sports. As soon as we went to click the old Star Spangled Banner, it decided to lock up tight. But that's all right. No scoring so far here early going. Aim, you were kind of paying attention to the play while I was doing the tech work. What do you think here?
Yeah, like you said, you didn't miss any of the action. As far as the ball going through the hoop right now, a defensive game. Both teams getting pretty quality shots up, but not able to hit it. We did just have our first trip to the line in Brindley Reed, but you have a good view. We got a different angle than we usually bring you, but you got a good view on this side of the floor of that defense from Cheylin right there. That's just making it a little hard to get to the hoop. And there's our first bucket of the game. It goes to the Cheylin Cougars to open up the scoring.
Yeah, of course, that's Taylor McCarty who put it through, averaging close to 20 a game here so far early in this season. Jordan going to get on the inside, put it up, put it in, count it. She's going to go to the line to see if Northern Valley can take the lead.
I love the aggressive take from Jordan right there. You know, this Northern Valley squad, they need to come out and they need to be aggressive on the offensive side to keep up with a Cheylin team that doesn't really score like an intense amount of points, but they absolutely are capable of doing so. You know, they're putting up 50, 60, almost 70 in some games here. Northern Valley, we've seen that a couple of times this season. Really tight sideline here in this gym. They're discussing who they think they're going to give it to, and it's going to go off a Cougar last over there. But, you know, Northern Valley, they're not going to go against quite as much pressure as they just had in the last game if you were watching against those Alma Cardinals. But they do have to worry about this man-to-man. And this backcourt, these guards for the Cougars, they are going to be active. So if you get too lackadaisical with your passing, they will pick you off and try to take it the other way.
Jordan tried a little scoop shot, but the ball went out of her hands. Like to see her continue to be aggressive here as we're tied 2-2 here early in the start of this one. Internet is kind of an issue here in McDonald. I don't know if you know that or not. So I hope you're getting it home. I'm trying on my phone to pick it up, and I am not getting it. Now a travel is going to be called on Reed, and we got our first substitutions of the night for the Cougars. Go ahead, Aim.
Yeah, it's going to be Katia Kramer-Vasquez coming in, number 15. She's a sophomore, as well as it looks like number 24, Valeria Kramer-Vasquez, the freshman.
Sides is going to work on the outside. Swing it to J.C. Gippart. Now try to get into the corner. That ball is knocked out of there by Serrano. No, that is not Serrano.
That was Vasquez.
That's Vasquez who's just checked in. Give and go, tried to go, but they gave it right to McCarty. Stop. She's going to get it up to Reed, but Hayden got her hands on it and blocked it out of there. They're going to save the possession here for the Cougars, but stop that fast break.
Yeah, really nice job on recovery defense there because everyone is going to have to hustle back in that situation.
Hayden rebounds that one. Northern Valley doing a good job on the glass so far here tonight. Jordan going to go to the rim, put it up short, no good. McCarty with the rebound, and here she goes the other way. Somebody's got to pick her up. Stop ball. You can hear Dean Lewis yelling, stop ball, stop ball, stop ball. 2 free throws coming for Reed as she went around the left side.
And I think a really big thing to watch in this game, Clint, is going to be, can these Northern Valley girls not just beat themselves? Because that's the thing that put Cheylin really at the 6-1 record is, even though you look down this roster and they're playing a lot of sophomores, a couple of freshmen, 1 junior on this squad, or excuse me, there's 4 juniors on this squad, 2 of them starting, but they have no senior out there. You would expect a lot more mistakes from a team like that, but they don't really beat themselves. They play a really steady pace of basketball, and they take advantage of the mistakes that you have on your side of things, and then they create off of that. So Northern Valley has to take care of the rock here tonight in McDonald.
Sides has got it now, working up top against McCarty. Dribble handoff to Jordan. She's going to get on the interior, pass out to Sister Hayden. To the rim, lace it up and in. Love to see that aggression. Where has that been from Hayden?
Yeah, and that was really good ball movement there by that Northern Valley squad. Quick response on the other side, tying us back up at 4.
That was Kramer who made that one. Jordan going to go around the defender, put it up. She was fouled by Gabby. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Jordan with her second trip to the line early in this one. I just want to see that this entire game from her is be aggressive, get to the hoop. That's where she is absolutely at her best, I think, is slashing to the rim. and being that difference maker for this Northern Valley squad.
Jordan,
Makes the first. Stepped on your toes there a little bit.
Nah, no problem. I hope you enjoy this view here from Cheylin. The tight confines of this gymnasium really doesn't allow us to go to half court very well. She hits them both, and we're going to break. I think this timeout goes to head coach Dean Lewis. We'll be right back with more here at Open Spaces Sports. We'll go back into basketball here.
You mentioned this camera angle that we've got here in Cheylin. Take note, if you're going to have a highlight reel play, if you're going to dunk it or do a nice little whoop-de-swoop, do it on this end, please, so we can get a really good view of it at home. Cut you some good huddle clip.
Speaking from a great cameraman himself, right?
No, I don't know about that. I apologize in advance for all the times I'm about to miss this Zoom tonight.
Reed with it, and will be called with a travel up top. Hayden has been in her pocket so far here tonight and caused yet another turnover.
Yeah, a little freshman versus freshman there at the top of the key is going to be fun to watch here this entire game. The two rookie guards, and she's going to get called for the carry. We see maybe that freshman tendencies coming out a little bit on both sides right there.
Take some, give some, right?
That's right.
We're very kind in our house. With the basketball now is Vasquez. Back up to Kramer, and now swing it around to Reed. Hesitates, now goes head across, and they're running a 5-out formation, trying to dribble, weave, and keep the ball moving. Inside, they'll find Reed, who's got herself matched up against J.C. Gippart, and a jump ball is going to be called as Gippart tied her up. Northern Valley owns the possession arrow.
Really nice job by J.C. right there. I feel like they thought that was going to be maybe a mismatch, as J.C. Gippart does not stand the biggest out there on the court. However, did a really nice job just going straight up with her defense and not allowing the pump fake to get her to get out of position.
Northern Valley broke that press without much of a problem. Now they'll set up here offense right underneath us. Jordan, drive on the interior, coming for Hayden.
Travel is going to be called as she tried to fake before the drive right there, and we didn't have a very good angle of it from my spot, so I couldn't even tell you what that back foot was doing.
You know what? One of the things here in this gymnasium that I've always questioned is, yeah, you got to call that too. Yep.
How close it is to the sideline?
No, they've got a checkered restraining line. It's like saying, maybe we'll play a restraining line, maybe we won't. I don't know.
Restraining line?
With the question mark, right? As Reed puts in her first two of the night.
No, she has 4.
She does? No, I've got Vasquez and McCarty with the other one. Did I skip one up? Dang it. Hayden turns it over one more time as Dean claps his hands.
Right. You're probably right.
Back into the game here is Serrano. Taking a seat, Brenlin Reed. Excuse me, that's Brenly Reed. This 5-out offense versus Northern Valley's man-to-man, it's going to make for a very slow-paced game, I think, as we can see with this 6-6 score.
Yeah, really kind of a slack man-to-man there on a lot of those players outside the arc, and that's the thing about running that 5-out is you want people to come and kind of dare to get up in your face there, and might require them hitting a couple of shots, but who's hitting the shots? It's Northern Valley.
It's Delaney Sides who lights it up from 3.
But that's back to kind of what we're talking about. This 5-out works the very best if you've got that open paint, but they're playing a lot of slack man-to-man on a couple of these Cheylin players, daring them to shoot on the outside unless you're wearing that number 5 jersey.
Quickly inside, they feed it, and they miss the bunny. That was Kramer. J.C. Gippart now open. Thought about a 3. Will go to Jordan. Cross the formation she goes. On the sides. Left open enough. She's going to let it fly. No good. Here comes Kramer, and here comes McCarty. Got to pick up ball. Hayden's going to try and stop her from getting to the rim. She does not. And a foul will be called against Northern Valley's Jordan Cox on a blocking foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. McCarty.
Flawless free throw.
Second one makes the perfect sound. I love that sound. How would you like to explain that one?
Yeah, you hit it on the back of the rim, and it's just a no-doubter kind of noise.
You know, it hits that box underneath it, right? J.C. Gippard open for three. We'll let it go. It'll be just long.
Vasquez does a nice job cleaning it up out of those Husky defenders.
And here's Serrano. Ashlyn Shields had to go in there, but Jordan stole it away. Here comes Hayden. Hesitates now, picks it up. Going to swing it around the sides. On the interior, they'll find Jordan. She'll put it up and put it in. Jordan was 6 here in this first quarter. And Northern Valley takes the 11-8 lead after one. Dean Lewis told the girls, you know what? So Northern Valley takes the 11-8 lead out of the first quarter. And they have switched to a quick zone here on this possession. And it works for a one-and-done opportunity. Now Northern Valley will push on the offensive side. Into the corner for Jordan. Got away with a walk on that one, I believe. Swing it back for Jordan. Now she's going to try and go around. She does. Inside for Preston, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I've been impressed with Brooke Preston coming off the bench here and putting in quality minutes throughout the season already. A player that's been really fun to watch her just kind of growing her confidence out there on the basketball court. We'll see if it correlates to these shots. Just off the front iron on that first one. It's one thing I've noticed about Dean Lewis, even though this is only his second year doing coaching for this Northern Valley girls team, is he instills that confidence in every single one of those people on that roster from the top down.
He does a good job with the ladies. And now a steal by Jordan, or a held ball now is going to end up in a steal because Northern Valley has the arrow. Defensively, Northern Valley has stepped up the game.
Yeah, looking really nice. You know, the last game out, though, even though the score didn't reflect obviously how Northern Valley wanted to, most of those points came off of fast break offense. And if Northern Valley can limit those turnovers in the fast break offense, if they can get back in a set defense, they're a pretty solid squad and pretty stingy and hard to score on.
And a foul will go against Gabby. I think that's her second here this evening. As Northern Valley about had the 10-second violation on it. Oh no, it's Gabby's third. That is a big foul as Gabby Pocup will go to the bench, playing just over a quarter and 45 seconds, and she's got 3 fouls.
Yeah, and that's a blow to the Cheylin team. I talked about how, I talked about it early on. This Cheylin squad, every single one of them work hard and they all have a motor, but I would say that Gabby Pocup is the person I think of when I think of that grit and the person who has that motor in the Cheylin uniform, probably more than anybody on that squad. And this is probably going to be a travel right here, a little extra skip there. Good defense coming over and making it so Iris Skimper's shot had good.
It was in a good spot. She just took a hop. That's all, And Lewis said, "Hey, good look, man. Just take a dribble and go. Let's make it happen." Inside, they're going to find Reed this time. Pump fakes, trying to squeeze around. Northern Valley surrounds her. Three-pointer away is going to be no good. Hayden's got a rebound, and here's Northern Valley one more time. If Hayden didn't throw it away, she did throw it away. Here's Shields. Back to Reed. Step back, two-pointer on the way, no good. She's going to try and track her own rebound down, but cannot get there before she runs out of real estate.
Not a lot of real estate to make a play to save that ball inbounds here in this McDonald gym. I kind of like it, It's got those Cameron-type feel.
It does, the tight confines. And now another turnover.
Skimper's going to pick up the quick foul here. I thought maybe she was going to get that foul the last turnover that they had, but this time didn't get away with it.
Northern Valley's been a little bit under duress versus the press.
And that's Skimper's second. That's one of those fouls that she probably is just better off kind of getting back and not going for the steal right there, because that's a tough play to make on one of these guards.
Northern Valley back to the man-to-man here on this jump. Reed on the inside. Her spin around, and a foul will be against Sides, sending Reed to the line.
Second foul on Sides.
Talk about an important player you don't want to pick up their third.
Right. I was watching the top hand by the basketball, and it looked pretty clean going up. Reed rises up above it to get the shot off, but I'm wondering if her offhand there had a little bit of a hip check, and maybe that's what the ref called.
Well, that is what I'm seeing explained over there to Coach Lewis, because he had the same view that we did. And now Northern Valley gets it back as the free throws were no good. Jordan checked back into this contest.
Reed pokes this ball away, scrum on the ground, and Serrano is the one who ultimately goes away with it. Reed makes up for those last missed free throws and gets 2 points. Just a 2-point ball game now here, almost halfway through the second quarter.
They find Sides open for three. It's away. It's going to not be good. Jordan going to fight for a rebound. Ashlyn Shields had it. Now Jordan's got it. She's going to be out in front. She'll slide around McCarty and misses a shot. And now a foul on Jordan on the rebound. We'll give the ball back to the Cougars. No, he gave it to Skimper.
Ooh.
So that's Skimper's third.
I also thought it was going to be called on Jordan, but maybe because she had better positioning. Skimper was on the backside of McCarty right there. McCarty did a really nice job, though, crashing the boards right there, which led to the foul call.
Struggled here. Now Jordan's going to get to the rim. Can she hold off McCarty? Come on.
Big hit on the arm, but they let it play. And a block there. That one was absolutely clean. McCarty runs the floor the other way, gets it back off to Reed. Her shot's long.
Here comes Northern Valley.
The track meet has begun. Shields does a nice job stopping the pursuit.
Reed with a steal up prop. She's going to get all the way to the rim, but now Sides picked her pocket. It's kind of got into a little bit of a defensive game. Who can steal it from who right now?
Yeah, I'm guessing both coaches over there like, slow things down and let's take care and get an offensive set piece going.
Sides with it. Inside, she tried to feed it into Preston, but McCarty's got it. Whips that pass forward, and a travel will be called on Reed up top as McCarty started that break with a sweet outlet pass.
She did. She had her eyes up immediately, knew where she was going to go with that ball, and she did a really nice job down here getting that steal, read that inlet pass like a book. She knew it was coming probably before Sides knew that she was throwing it.
Sides is open. Oh, she's only one for
she's got to be
a
quick.
few. Here's JC Gippart on her three-pointer. It's going to go off a Cougar. And Northern Valley's basketball. Tough angle for us.
Yeah, we
can't really see through the stage.
We just got to wait like everyone at home to see what's going to happen with that one.
Into the corner for JC Gippart. Tries to go baseline, and it's a foul will go against the Cougars.
It's going to go against Vasquez. That's Katia. So they'll throw in again underneath. Skimper will come into the game on this offensive side. She has to be careful, though, defensively, not to pick up at least an easy foul. And that's why they brought her back in, because she's pretty sure from that elbow. Misses on this one. Kramer cleans it up, and they're out again and running.
McCarty, a little pull-up J is wet.
She's pretty automatic from that 15-foot range.
She's got 6, which is half of the points, and has now tied this ball game at 12.
Pokes this ball away. Jordan regains it, but they're going to say that she went over the line. Northern Valley guards maybe a little bit more loose, taking care of that basketball here in this second quarter. I thought they did a really good job in the first, not making too many of those loosey-goosey passes and mistakes here.
So now we see there's
a restraining line at work, yeah.
So they are playing the restraining line. At least we have that known. Shields thought about a three, now is going to go on the inside. Sides is there for a block, and Renee Horacek, the freshman who's checked into the game, immediate impact as she pulls that rebound down. Skip pass to Sides. Inside to Skimper, she'll churn and have a foul there. Looked awful clean there, but it's going to go in the books as a foul as Vasquez is going to pick one up. Cartier, is that her third? They're going to wait.
Second or third.
Wait till we see it come up on the...
Skimper did a really nice job right there going through the contact, though, because like you said, it did seem like she went pretty straight up and down right there, but Skimper didn't fade away from the defender but went into it instead and breaks the tie by making that first shot.
They still haven't put up just a second on Katia. Skimper's second one's a miss. Serrano with the rebound, and here comes McCarty. Back to Serrano it goes. J.C. Gippart closely guarding her, and now McCarty from a long ways away just goes right around Jordan. Her shot is no good. Offensive rebound by a Cougar is no good. Another one by an offensive rebound by a Cougar is no good. And now a whistle.
I'm going to say that it hit the line, I believe. A little slow on the whistle, but he was dodging it. You know, he had to suck the gut in. It's hard to blow.
Yeah,
you have to do that.
He might have lost his whistle there. It was that late, but he knew it was out of bounds, and the girls certainly didn't argue with him.
And another sketchy pass right there, especially when you're going to McCarty's side. You got to be crisp, and you got to be exact with that ball because she is wanting to take one coast to coast for an easy bucket.
Jordan just off the front end. Good look for him. That just didn't go. Here's Reed. Into the corner. Shields will fire her first three of the night. No good. She hit 5 threes against Northern Valley last year's contest.
We're past the 2-minute warning before halftime. 13-12 is our score. It's been very defensive. I don't know if people expect it to be quite the defensive battle that it's been here in the first half against these two squads.
I'd agree with you on that side of things. As that ball is hit out of there, Jordan, you cannot leave McCarty. And McCarty's going to get a deep three away and put the bottom of the net.
Yep, she saw that she lost the defender and just floated over to that sweet spot on the wing.
Inside, they try to go to Skimper. Now back out and around to JC. And a foul on the exterior will go against Ashlyn Shields, sending J.C. Gippart to the line.
The Cheylin Cougars backcourt has been a lot more aggressive here in the second quarter, trying to create turnovers and put more pressure on that Northern Valley team. And it has worked ultimately, which has given them the lead.
This second quarter, Northern Valley has only scored from the free throw line
3 times.
They got 3 points. They're 3 of 5 so far in the quarter. See if JC can up that rate here.
She can blame it on the announcer's jinx.
It wasn't that far off, but just enough to miss it. Sides got away with a foul in Northern Valley. No, they're going to say it goes off of JC and give it back to the Cougars.
Which I think is the right call right there, but you're absolutely right that Delaney, lucky she didn't pick up her third, kind of checking the hip of McCarty. Caught flat-footed, and McCarty turns those burners on, and she wants to blow past the defender.
And a foul on that shot attempt, I think goes against Brooke Preston. It does. We'll send Kramer to the line. Kramer Vasquez.
This is Valeria.
This is Valeria.
No good on the first, just off to the left.
Valeria's second one is no good as well. Here's Jordan. Going to push the pace. Back out sides is checked into the game. Hayden's got it. Tries to get it over to her sister, and Jordan didn't catch it. And out of play is Colby Leach, who had checked into the game. The freshman couldn't keep a hold of it. Now we're under a minute. 1 point game. As Reed has stole it from Hayden again. And Sides will pick it. No, that's not Sides. That's Brooke Preston. But to the line goes Reed.
Both teams in the bonus to close out the half.
Brooks' second foul. Reed makes this free throw. For some reason, I haven't kept good track of their free throws. Brindley's second one is also good. She has 6 in the contest here, 4 in the quarter. Northern Valley now trails this contest by 3, and they cannot get it around the defense. Hayden's going to rip through. Sides with it now. And it will go back to, I can't. Northern Valley will get it back.
Well, McCarty passed it down the stripe there. Northern Valley has to do a better job going around the arc with this basketball right now because Reed and McCarty are both starting to tee off on those passes. Bank shot goes in, making it a 1 point contest yet again. Do not pick up a foul with only 5 seconds left before the halftime break. Reed with it, goes up, shot is blocked, no good. Second attempt also no good. Takes us to the break at just a 1 point low scoring contest.
What a game here is.
For the 3 ball?
For the 3 ball for each team. McCarty's got one. Sides has got one.
I think we forgot once too, so.
Yeah, I missed McCarty's, which was terrible. Northern Valley's going to start in a man-to-man here as they're going to spin around and get it to Reed. Going to try and leak McCarty across. Now Reed's going to go to the rim. Straight up and 2 more points for Brindley.
Great take from the freshman. Going into a full court press. I like that look from Cheylin out of the break. Northern Valley doing a nice job breaking it, however. Good kick out to Hayden. She's off her mark. McCarty out, starting the break in a hurry.
Hayden, and a foul is going to go, and I really hope that's not against Gabby.
It's going to go against Shields.
I really hope that's not against Gabby. She hadn't even got to play here tonight. Oh, Shields does get it. So Ashlyn will pick up her second. Oh, Ashlyn's third foul. Both of those ladies with 3 now. Skip pass to Jordan. Will press. Back out for JC and around to sides. 3-pointer on the way. Rattles no good. Serrano with the rebound. McCarty quickly up the floor to Reed. She shakes, step back jumper is going to be long, but right there. Gabby has it blocked behind from J.C. Gippart. Now it's going to go over, and Sides has got it. Up the sideline goes Gippart. She's going to be taken that way by Reed as she snuck up behind her. They'll get it up the floor to McCarty. Her jumper away is long, no good. Skimper with the rebound. 3-point lead by the hometown Cougars in this one. Back to Delaney. Inside, they're going to try and feed Skimper. And
just kind of forcing it a little bit right there. I like the idea of trying to go inside and getting Iris a look, but she kind of had a blanket on her right there.
As Northern Valley's kind of in a, maybe they've gone a one-man.
Pokup left all alone. Nobody got a body on her, and she cashes in with a trip to the line. She did a nice job there. Not the foul you want to pick up, though, if you're Jordan.
Jordan picks up her second foul. Gabby goes to the line and knocks it in.
Number 14, Colby Leach, will come into the game for the Cougars. Serrano to take a seat. Pokup lines up for a second.
Pretty deep bench as 9 players have played here tonight for the Cougars.
Pokup goes 1 for 2 from the line on that trip. Huskies looking for a bucket.
Inside Jordan, back outside to Hayden, got away.
Did not get away with it. But we talked about, most of Northern Valley points there in that second quarter came from trips to the charity stripe. It's been a long time since they've found success getting to the rim, and they're going to need to find out a way to do that against this Cheylin squad, which they've done a really nice job putting the lid on their scoring, but you got to put up points yourself.
McCarty missed that one. Here comes Jordan. Back to Sides, gets on the inside, tries to dribble it in to Skimper, but that pass was just wide, and it'll be another turnover. Reed going to go around, and now it's going to go off of Reed's foot. Northern.
They rewarded to Cheylin. McCarty to throw it in underneath. Looking for where to go with this ball, gets it out to Shields.
Blocked by JC at the point of attack, and she'll go the other way.
Getting pestered right there by Reed.
Inside to Skimper. She'll turn, no good. Jordan's there for a rebound.
Big block by McCarty. Huskies maintain control of this basketball. It's hard to see from where we're at.
Sides coming up, and no good. Jordan with an offensive board. Back out Hayden. Tries to wrap around pass to Jordan. Now a shot by Sides is going to go up and off the front of the mark. Jordan's got another offensive board, and now she'll finally go to the line.
Huskies did an excellent job right there getting offensive rebounds, and they did have a couple of looks that I'm kind of surprised some of them missed, but ultimately if you're going to be that aggressive on the offensive boards, you're going to find yourself rewarded with either a bucket or a trip to the line, and they do so right here. Not sure who this foul is on. Oh, it's going to go against Shields, her 4th.
So good thing they have been playing quite a few players, because some of them got quite a few fouls here tonight. Jordan missed the first one pretty bad. The second one is good.
Brings
3 for 4 on the night from the free throw line, and brings us to a 1-possession game, right, Aim?
That's correct.
On the outside for Leach.
Trying to get that ball into Pokup. She's smothered by the Husky defense. Shot is up. Long rebound tracked by Jordan Cox. She's pushing ahead.
Back to Sides, inside to Preston. Back inside out. Sides is going to swing to Hayden. She'll drive on the interior and scoop it up. No good.
That's a tough shot, and it's going to be a jump ball as Hayden did follow her shot. I think it's going to be Northern Valley's possession arrow. So they'll throw it in underneath.
See if they can find Sides here.
The restraining line comes into effect for the first time here tonight. Jordan ran through it on that baseline. And they were going right where you were calling it, right there to Delaney in that off corner.
Colby Leach with it. Nobody's guarding Pokup underneath. Reed gets on the interior. Back to Colby. And their offense has gone a little stale here when they're not in transition. Back to Gabby it goes. On the interior. Shot is up. No good. Shot put back and scored. First 2 points of the game for Vasquez. That's Katia. And now a foul on Reed up high. Will be the first against her. Quickly into the corner for Delaney. She's got to look to score that basketball. Jordan inside had it off her leg. Skimper's going to fight for it. And McCarty's going to tie it up. Arrow belongs to the Cougars. 22-17. 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
Vasquez has it on the wing. Trying to drop in a pass to McCarty. She had Jordan pinned to her outside. Foul call is going to go here, and I don't know who it's going to go against. And they're going to get Hayden with it.
McCarty with it. Shake, bake, 3 on the way is good. Nice looking shot by Taylor.
Exactly how their coach drew that one up.
That girl needs to be a little more aggressive. Jordan on the interior.
Shot is blocked. Oh, they're going to get the foul call. They're just going to go against Vasquez.
Jordan is 3 for 4 at the line here tonight. Continues her good shooting streak from there.
Vasquez will have to sit because that was her third foul. Valeria Vasquez is the one who checked in for her.
2:23 to go here in this third quarter. Clint Cox and Aim Baird here on Open Spaces Sports. We got ourselves a good one here. McCarty starting to heat up, and she makes good work of that too.
Right on cue. You were saying she's heating up. She's going to start making those shots look really easy. Thought she was going to pull that one out of the air, but the pass went high. Does lead to a turnover.
Reed on the outside, 3 away. In rhythm, Sapalash. Brynlyn Reed now with 5 in the quarter and 11 in the contest.
Cheylin starting to hit their stride here at the end of this third quarter of action. Northern Valley's going to have to get some offensive output if they want to stay in pace with the Cougars.
Exploded for a nice third quarter. They've opened up to an 11-point lead between hot shooting from McCarty and Reed.
Well, doubled their 3-point makes here in this quarter.
3-pointer in the corner's coming. Just going to draw front iron with that one.
Reed pestering whoever the ball carrier is all the way up the court. Jump ball is the call as Preston had to go to a knee to maintain control.
Quick hands of McCarty. Been able to get a lot of hands on basketballs here. Hayden going to go around her, going to try and drop to a teammate. She's got to try and figure out a way to get to the rim. Somehow Jordan kicks it over for sides. No good. McCarty clears the rebound and nobody's in front of her. Reed took too many steps before she got the ball to the ground. And I hope those 2 points don't come back to bite them.
Reed working hard to get those points back right here. Puts this shot up, no good. Letting them play underneath. Sides has it, flips it over to Hayden. She crosses the timeline.
Jordan, jumper on the way, is going to go home. Jordan now with 6 in the quarter.
She needs to keep cooking to get her Huskies back in reach.
Nice drop pass from Reed. Gets 2 more on the board. This one will go to Vasquez. And we're at the third quarter horn, 32-21. Cheylin has opened up a big lead over Northern Valley. We'll be back. Fourth quarter action right now. 32-21. Northern Valley's got some distance to make up if they want to come away with a victory here tonight. McCarty and Reed were excellent in that third quarter. Offensive rebound, no good, as Valeria had 2 attempts at it. Couldn't get one to fall. Back to Jordan it goes. Now to Hayden. Sides.
You gotta
inside to Horacek, no good. Jordan will pick up the rebound and stick it in.
That ended up being okay for the Huskies because Jordan gets the offensive rebound and put back there, but Delaney had her most wide open look of the entire night, I thought. And in a game where you were down by 11, some of those three balls may have to go.
Horacek battling for a rebound, and it'll go off a poke-up over to Northern Valley.
Poke-up doing a nice job here in the second half. She came in after the halftime break with 3 fouls, doing a really nice job, not just changing her style of play completely, but making sure she's not picking up just unnecessary fouls left and right.
Kobe Leach with her first 2 of the night. Skip pass to Skimper. She'll drive baseline, turn around, find sides, open for 3. Here it comes, here it goes. That one's just long. McCarty's got the rebound. Jumper on the baseline is good. I'd hate to see her shooting percentage here tonight.
Yeah, and that one was just too easy. She had a little step back there, but ultimately nobody really got out to her, and she's going to make that every time.
Inside out, Hayden with it. She'll put it up. No good. And a foul will go against Brooke Preston, as she was trying to go for that rebound.
Shields will check back into this game. Had to sit the majority of that third quarter because she has 4 fouls. Got a timeout coming. We'll take it with them and be right back.
But now we got basketball coming at you. As Northern Valley looks like they have gone into maybe a zone defense here, trying to slow a few things down, called Taylor McCarty. Shot by Reed is coming. It's going to be no good. It's going to go off of Gabby, and now the scrum is on. Shields has it.
The timeout got.
McCarty will play it in underneath. They need to be paying attention to that restraining line. You don't. As Northern Valley lost a possession earlier in it. McCarty back to Reed, who's open in the middle. Now this is going to be Ashlyn Shields from the corner. No good. Sides has got a rebound. Northern Valley needs to score and score quickly here.
Foul call against Reed as she was trying to pick Hayden's pocket.
There wasn't a quick signal, so I couldn't tell who he called it on. I didn't know if he was going to call a moving screen or not. Inside Skimper, shot up, partially blocked. It'll stay here with Northern Valley. Lob it up for Skimper. Tries to feed Hayden. Has it stripped. And now Northern Valley will get it back. Hayden bumped on the side.
Shields is going to be done.
Shields just picked up her 5th. Is that correct?
I mean, she deserved that one. She got that ball, threw it to back to Hayden, and then did a nice little forearm shimmy right there to stop the easy bucket. I don't really hate the play, but she didn't have any to give.
Sides 3, no good. McCarty with a
And another foul coming on the rebound. It's going to go against Jordan.
Jordan will pick it up. We'll get a rotation for the first time.
Third foul on Jordan.
It is. McCarty's pull-up jumper, no good.
Carty gets away with one there, but Vasquez is going to pick it up instead. Preston fixes her hair. Had to.
Sides
Trying
up.
to push up in a hurry here. Preston was about to lose that pivot foot, so just had to flip it back, and it goes right to Reed.
Hayden stuck her hands in it. Back to Jordan. Hayden looking at a three. No, her toes on the line. Going to be no good anyway. Skipper with a nice offensive board and count the bucket.
Really nice job by Skimper right there. Good positioning and a nice drop step to put that bucket in. We need to have a little bit more of that if you're the Huskies to claw your way back into this game.
Iris's first bucket of the night. She's going to try and see if she can turn it into a three-point play.
Now, how many games do you say that, huh?
No.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, and Iris Skimper gets her first points. First bucket.
Well, she had hit a free throw earlier in the
first
game.
bucket.
She went 1 of 2. This one's going to be off the mark. McCarty comes away with it.
Serrano has to get out of trouble, and she does. Reed has it now, finds McCarty in the corner. She will have no problem firing this one away. Is off the mark, but Pokup doing what she does best, gets in great position on the backside block to clean up that shot and puts it back for 2.
Sides up the left-hand sideline.
Sides needs to get ready to get this ball back and fire it up.
Hayden's got to go up with that.
Reed has it. She'll put it in. It just eked over it. It looked like it was going to be a miss for a second, but she gets it to go. Had a nice spin on it. Blocking foul here is going to go against Vasquez.
I didn't see it. I had my head down. Did she just pull an Austin?
No, it was all right. It was the right call.
I don't know.
She might have helped her fall a little bit.
Maybe.
But I don't think Vasquez had her feet where they needed to be.
Well, it'll send Jordan to the line.
Fourth foul on Vasquez, and it puts the Huskies in the bonus, which is where they've been at their best tonight, is at that free throw line for the majority of the game.
Second one is short for Jordan, but she'll track her own rebound down. Back to Hayden. Her jump shot is on the way, going to be no good. Jordan with yet another offensive board.
It's going to be knocked out of her hands.
Stay out of the restraining line. Tries to lob back in for Sides. Northern Valley has the possession arrow, so they'll keep it and try again. Jordan, baseline jumper, just short. Gabby with a rebound, and quickly to McCarty it comes. Looking for Reed. Beautiful pass. Reed just misses the layup. Jordan's got another rebound. Jordan with a pile of rebounds here this evening. Sides going baseline, cut off by McCarty, has to kick it back. Jordan going baseline, now back. Hayden shot away, is going to be short, no good. McCarty's out front. Euro around, scores two more.
Pretty play right there for the bucket.
Her fourth point of this fourth quarter. Hayden on the interior will put it up, no good. Jordan got a rebound. Sides is blocked.
Just an off night of shooting for the Huskies for the majority. A lot of that could be
left alone. Three-pointers, good.
A lot of the poor percentage shooting.
650-3679. That's Chance McKinney of Northwest Kansas Cattle Company.
The press continues to cause fits for the Huskies this season, and another one right there. Just throwing it into the sideline, giving it back to the Cougars.
$19-point lead now after that last three by McCarty. They're going to get it on the inside to Serrano, and she won.
Really nice drop pass in there by Pokup, finding Serrano. Had the defender sealed on her hip really well. No call here.
How is that not a foul?
I thought Vasquez was going to pick up her fifth. Slid over, but instead it's going to be a turnover for the Lady Huskies, giving it back to the Cougars, up 47-26 with under 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Was a 1-point game at halftime. They've really opened things up there in that third quarter. Serrano throws this one up. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Husky ball. Northern Valley gets another opportunity to figure out how to break this press.
Jordan going to do a lot of dribbling to get it across this time. Hayden on the...
Shot is up from Renee. No good, but Huskies rebound.
Sides thought about a three. Now we'll go baseline floater up. No good. McCarty clears. Drop pass for Reed is good.
That is hard to stop. Those two are on the same wavelength right now.
McCarty with a steal. Going to go coast to coast. Put it up and score two more.
It's padding stats here now at the end of this one. Pokup's going to pick up a foul as she tries to go for the pass there on the sideline.
9 points for McCarty in the quarter.
So Renee will go to the line. Pokup fouls out.
Gabby played the
Majority of the game.
majority of the
in
second
foul
half,
trouble.
yeah.
You know, she had 3 at halftime and had to play with just those 2 left, and she did a nice job of doing so.
Renee goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. McCarty gets it into Reed's hand. She'll go baseline. Cut off. Now back to Taylor. Shots away. Partially blocked by Jordan.
It's off of Brooke Preston, and it'll stay here.
Looks like these guys are going to carry out the rest of this game as Brooke Preston now with a steal. Trying to go coast to coast. One more dribble and she'd have had a layup. Shot by Vasquez is no good. Brooke with the rebound with 5 seconds to go.
Not going to get a shot off, and that's going to take us to our final horn.
51-27. The Cougars win this one.